Welcome to another edition of the Gadget Lab Show. I'm Christina Bonington.
And I am Roberto Baldwin, or Robbie. Robbie's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of a ginger edition this week. We're going to take a look at an Asus ZenBook, a headset that lets you control games with your mind, and a look at Star Wars 35th anniversary. So first up, what do you have to show us this week, Robbie?
So I have the Asus ZenBook. It is an Ultrabook. I think we all know Ultrabooks, basically Windows editions of MacBook Airs.
Yeah.
This one's from Asus. You can get it for when it's available on the market. It'll be from $800 to $1,600. So you get the whole gamut. You're gonna be able to get Ivy Bridge processors in here from the i3, i5, i7. This is actually a really good little machine. It's got the machined metal look.
Yeah, I love the brushed aluminum kind of look.
Yeah, it's really nice. It feels nice. It feels like you could chop some stuff with it, so that's nice. How
does it weigh compared to the MacBook Air?
It's relatively about the same. I mean, we're talking about like ounces and like point. You know, at some point, no one really. It's like millimeters. When people are talking about millimeters, the difference between like Ultrabooks and like, oh, it's like what, half a millimeter smaller.
Yeah.
They're
battling for that though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah.
like, it's 0.01 millimeters thinner than the last one.
Yeah, it's whoop-de-doo. It has a nice chiclet keyboard, so you know, like kind of like the MacBook Air. I hate saying it, I keep saying MacBook Air, but unfortunately, that's pretty much where all these manufacturers are looking for. It does have some really nice Bang & Olufsen speakers, so it sounds really, really good. The touchpad, not so much, but the display is really nice, and you're not going to be able to see it here, but I assure you, it's a very nice display. It is not available now, and this is actually a technology preview. So this isn't even the final production model. So it might get smaller, it might get better, but
wow.
I'm guessing probably about 95% done. Technology previews, it's kind of like looking into the future with binoculars that are a little bit faded.
Yeah, so when can I buy that if I want it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, just sometime later this year?
Yeah, sometime
Gotcha.
later this year.
Well, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little machine. The Asus ZenBook. If you're in the market for a Windows 7 Ultrabook,
Nice.
it's pretty nice.
This week, I took a look at this Mindwave mobile headset.
Yeah, you use your mind to control things?
So I'll put it on. You feel real cool wearing this thing. So it goes on, it's got like a headband across the top. You put it on, there's a piece that goes behind your ear. So now I've got like all this hair I've got to move. Hold on, I don't even have that much hair. I can't imagine if I had long hair and was trying to do this. And then it has this EEG sensor on the front. And with that, it senses your mind waves. And what it's really detecting is changes in the electrical impulses on your skin.
I'm going to tell you right now, skeptical. Very skeptical of your weird, creepy thing stuck in your head.
Does it look good?
You know, if you wore that, this is what you would buy for your child if it was going to prom and you were concerned about their virginity, because no one would lose their virginity wearing this in public.
Yeah. Oh man. And so it's also got this sensor on the ear that you have to clip on. And so it's kind of hard to adjust sometimes. And if you don't adjust it right, it can start to slip the wrong way and it kind of pulls on your ear. So that's kind of uncomfortable. But I did find it seemed to work. So it can measure how relaxed you are, how focused you are, and it can also tell just based on muscle movements if you're blinking. And so there's all these different games you can play, and there's combinations of those things. Some of the games, like there was a tug of war game, and you've got to focus as hard as you can to try to beat the opponent. And other times you may need to be relaxed and very zen, and so you've got to focus your mind on either being relaxed or like concentrating and then win or lose.
Now, when you tried it at any point, did you just take it off, put it on the ground, and then play the game and see what happens?
I didn't do that, but I did try to lose, and I lost when I tried to lose because it seemed, maybe I just have phenomenal mind powers.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Do you have to do this at any point? Because People who use mind control in the movies are always doing this.
I
Like,
should have.
if you-
Maybe
like,
that would
like
have
your
helped me
temple
better.
is like some sort of like brain trigger.
Yeah. I'll have to try that next time.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah. But so this is $130.
Wow.
It's available now, and there's a lot of games for it. I think including PC and Mac games, there's around 100. But a lot of them aren't free, so this isn't a cheap thing. You know, if you want to get the most out of it, you've got to purchase a few games. It does come bundled with some free ones.
But it's only games that are made for specifically.
For this headset,
Okay.
super cool headset. Okay, I'm gonna take it off now.
Is it hurting your head?
But it's cool. I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of a novelty. It's kind of a gimmick, but it seemed to work in our tests.
If only Professor X were real, he could really give it a whirl. So, if you're a nerd or a geek or really anyone who's under 60 probably, you're probably pretty excited, and you probably know that it is the 35th anniversary of Star Wars: A New Hope. We're doing a lot of posts on Wired about Star Wars because we are
love Star
nerds.
Wars.
Yeah, you can't. And I have a love-hate relationship with Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but I hate the fact that every time they do anything, any little peripheral or it's licensed for anything, I'm excited.
You hate that you get excited about
I
something?
hate that. No, it's just like, but it's the same thing over and over again. If there
Yeah.
was a Star Wars cereal, if I'm walking, oh, maybe I should get that. I don't want Star Wars cereal, but yet I can't help myself.
Oh man, did you go see Star Wars when it was released in 3D?
No, I don't watch 3D
No,
movies.
I miss
It's
that
a waste
too.
of money.
Actually, I do go see 3D movies, but I was just too busy to go see Star Wars this time. Yeah, so what is your favorite part of Star Wars: A New Hope?
My favorite part of Star Wars: A New Hope is when Han Solo is running after all the stormtroopers. Like he's like, yeah, he's charging, and then they realize it's one guy in a vest, and then they come back and he runs back. It's a nice moment. It shows his sort of bravado character, but it's also, you know, it's laced with some humor. So good times.
Well, yeah, that's a good part. I think mine would have to be the cantina scene when Han shoots first.
Yes, he did. He shot first.
Yes.
He's a rascal. That's that Han Solo.
All right, well, I guess we'll see you next week on the Gadget Lab show.
Bye.